Hey everyone, it's Simon from Higher Playing Games. Hope you're all having a great day, and you can have a great day tomorrow because it's Christmas Day. And I want to wish everyone a really Merry Christmas, and also to give you 6 recommendations of multiplayer local games that you can all play. And the first of all is Star Hall, which is the one that will probably test your friendships and family bonds the most on this set. It's a great game. I absolutely love it. It's got such fin-flop mechanics. Basically, you play as narwhals trying to stab each other's hearts out or take over zones on a playing field, that kind of thing. You can be really, really tactical with it, but it's so difficult to control because it's got that comedy like ragdoll mechanic in terms of where you're flying around, but still on the right side of being able to control yourselves. I just love it. Whenever I have my drunken gaming nights around my place, this is a mainstay. It always comes out. We never finish with it straight away either. It goes on and on, and we all love it. So yeah, highly recommended if you've not played this. This is also available on PS4, on PC as well as PS4, as are a couple of these recommendations, although all the footage is on the PS4 for this one. Next up is Bombing Busters, the PS4's only really viable Bomberman clone, but it does it in a really, really great way. I'd completely avoid, is it Brawl? And the other game that same team done, they don't work very well. This one does. 4 players can play locally, 8 online, but you can fill with bots if you want to. I generally find that the older audience don't get Bomberman. They seem to like to walk into their own bombs, so you can do shots for grannies in bombs. That sounds like a porno. Don't do that. But what I really do like about this game is that when you do die, you then can turn on or off the option to become a ghost and start chucking bombs into the arena to really piss people off. And then when the timer runs out, it starts to shrink the arena down with spikes. So the tension is always going and you can't rest for a minute on Bombing Busters. Really recommended. One of the best Bomberman clones I've ever played. Overcooked is amazing. I absolutely love this game. The co-op cooking experience. Now, apologies for my gameplay footage on this. This was me Christmas Eve this morning, confused, trying out whether I could play 2 players on the same controller, and you can, but obviously my brain could not cope with it. At 9 o'clock this morning. This works really, really well, actually, if you've got more than 4 people playing. Because, yes, you can go for the career mode and all work together, or versus and go against each other 2-on-2 in the kitchen, or 1-on-1 if you've got 2 people playing. But you can also have other additional people, almost becoming like the time management, watching what's coming in order-wise, knowing what needs to be done, so that you can order everyone else around like a proper Gordon Ramsay. Love that game. Sleeper hit of the year for me. But this is the best spanky hit of the year in terms of golf. Party golf. I love this. And I'm showing the menu, but what I wanted to show is that this is probably one of the most customizable games that I have played this year, or for a long while. You can play up to 8 players on 4 controllers, so you can split the control down the middle. And it's so simple and easy because the arc that it shows you is really easily manipulated with the left analog stick. You all play golf together. You all try to get it in the hole. Yes, you can be a bastard and bounce someone else out of the hole once you're in it. You can also accidentally throw yourself out of the hole as well, so you need to be careful with that. But I love the different modes. It's not just balls. You can be a banana. You can go for sumo wrestling and try and bash people off of a screen. They're really inventive with how they've gone about making the game. And as I say, because it's so customizable, you don't get bored. And again, this is now a mainstay for me when mates come round. Tumblestone, though, is my alternative to your Tetris and your columns and your magical drops. The difference with this for Tumblestone is that you're matching 3 of the same colour, but you're doing it strategically in a puzzle environment. So you need to plan ahead what moves you're going for, because if you can't match 3 of the same colour, and inevitably at the end, if you go the wrong way, you'll run out of moves and you'll be blocked. The screen wipes and you have to start again on your particular battle. And I always find these types of block games really, really simple fun that most people can understand, but because this one's got that extra twist of the mechanic, once people explain that and get that, Tumblestone stays out for a long time, normally when I'm having a party time. And yeah, great game. Really, really high priced though. So I'm glad that I got it in a sale, but great game. And my last recommendation is a bit of a wild card, Organic Panic. Essentially, you're playing as vegetables in a highly destructible environment, and it's over the top destructive. So my carrot on this screen, as you can see, catches fire, and it's got this fluid dynamics mechanics going on, where everything catches fire as you go. If you are in a water environment and you're spraying acid, then it starts to melt into the place, and so it's got such a weird fluid dynamics that goes on, and it's at the very core mechanic of where the game works. When you're all trying to kill each other, and you could be a cherry, you could be a sausage, you could be a carrot or whatever, and they've all got distinct moves and different ways of fighting and dealing with the world around them. And the objectives change constantly all the time. It's a bit frenzied. So if people can't take rule switching every 5 seconds or every match, essentially, that this may not be for you. But if you like stuff really, really over the top and stupid, then I recommend Organic Panic. So that all it leaves me to say for you guys is to have a great Christmas. Can't wait to catch you on the other side. I'll be quiet for a few days because I'm going to be vegging out and grabbing myself the best diabetes possible. But I'll be back probably just before New Year, either with a live stream or something juicy. So yeah, take care. Have a great Christmas. And I need to do a what to buy in the sales guide because I'm going to be poor very quickly. Bye.